super high.
What's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook, Instagram, all platforms, Twitter? Another Big Pat Sports Talk episode today. And I think I'm going to do a part 2 of one of the series I had started earlier in the season because Kadarius Toney, you know, he was getting a little into it with the New York media. And I just want to show you guys what the media really tries to do to these players, how they try to get them to take bait. So I call this video Kadarius Toney versus the New York media 2. I'm glad this young man is starting to progress as far as getting used to talking to the media. I can still see that he's uncomfortable, but I just wanted to show you guys what the media tries to do to these players and the energy they're putting forth towards Kadarius Toney. So I got the video pulled up here. Let's get into it.
How's the thumb?
Pretty good, and I'm just looking forward to the rest of the season right now.
Did you feel like you could have been yourself in the last game? Because you only had the one catch, and we've seen you obviously do a lot more.
Yeah.
So, as you heard, whoever that media person is, New York media person is, he asked him, did Kadarius Toney feel like he could be himself in the last game because he only had one catch and he was targeted maybe once or twice? That was a bait question. They want this guy to say things towards his leaders of the team, as far as like Joe Judge or Jason Garrett or any of the offensive personnel towards his teammates. They really want him to say, nah, I couldn't be myself. They're holding me back. They want to get an answer like that from him because they want him to be the new Odell Beckham Jr. And what I mean by that, they want a story off this kid so bad that's negative. See, I aspire to be part of the media, but I'll never be like this. My inspiration to be part of media, to get like a backstage pass to talk to these athletes, is to talk to the athletes about how their games went, how everything's going with them in a positive way. I'll be part of media. I'm not looking for a negative story because negative energy doesn't get me excited. It's the opposite way from me. I want to hear athletes talk about how they had a great day today, how things went well with their coaching staff, how things have been going well for them, their families, because this is how they take care of their families. And I don't want to hear anything negative from these athletes like that, like the media tends to do, because let's just say we live in a negative world, and negative energy always gets you more than positive. So they're asking him questions like this to bait him, and let's see how he responds.
Pretty much myself. Like I said, we just getting ready for the rest of the season.
This is a break now.
Good deflection. Always deflect negative questions like that, because if you give the media what they want, your career is going to turn into it's just not going to turn out the way you want it to be. Like I said, they want this kid to be the new Odell Beckham Jr. They see that he's explosive. They see that he's a great athlete. They see that he can be something special. And so basically they're clout chasing. They want to see this kid do something crazy in the media because it makes a great story. People always want to see the negative, like I said. What do you think people will look at more? Kadarius Toney getting into a negative situation, or Kadarius Toney talking about he had a great game? Which one do you think people want more? They want the negative. They want the news. They want the TMZ news. They just want negative energy, man. And I hope this kid turns out to be a great athlete and has a great career, because he's not a bad person, man, and he has to keep being able to deflect questions like that, because he's gonna get questions like that for years to come. He's gonna get questioned like this for years to come because of 2 Twitter posts. One saying not defending his friend's actions, but just defending him as a friend, period, because I think this is a loyal cat. Just wanting his friend to be prayed up in the situation that he was in. And one, he brought upon himself, he wasn't feeling like he was being used correctly earlier in the season, but it's not like he blasted everybody in the organization or anything like that. They wanted to turn it to that, but thankfully he calmed it down. He didn't put any more posts after that. And his latest post was just him being there and just saying, hey, I'm there for my friend. He knows Henry Ruggs. He knew him. And a loyal friend is always going to have his friends back. But he didn't do it in a negative way, saying that his actions were condoned. He just said, hey, man, stay prayed up. And I'm praying for you moving forward. Hopefully you can move forward and get your second chance. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Now, are you gonna go home? You gonna leave town?
I don't disclose my plans to other people I don't know, so I'm just gonna enjoy my time off, get ready for the rest of the season.
Is this a
Perfect answer. Perfect answer. Why are you asking this man about his plans on his off day? How many people you go around asking people that got normal jobs, what are your plans for your off day? What are you gonna do when you go home? How many normal people do? Normal people, I mean people that's in the workforce doing 9 to 5s or have their own little business, like I do, like my carpet cleaning business. How many people you ask, well, oh, so what you gonna do on your off days when you go home? How many people get asked that? But you ask that man this question because you want to know what's going on in his life. So when he does go home, you want to see if he's going to do something stupid and get himself in trouble, which you're hoping that he do, because now that's breaking news. You could break another story. So I'm glad he answered that question the way he did. You damn right I don't disclose my plans with people that I don't know. Damn right. Great answer. Great answer.
a good time? It's a long stretch. Is this a good time for you to take a break? Is it good to have a break now?
Yeah, it's always good to take a break from what you love to do. It always make it, kind of new when you come back. We're just driven right now to finish the season as strong as we can, put ourselves in the best position right now.
And that is true. It's always good to take a little break from what you love to do because, hey, the absence make the heart grow fonder. So when you take a little break for something that you love to do, take about 3, 4, 5 days off. You come back even stronger. You come back wanting to do it more. You come back, it's fresh to you again. So you get back into it again and continue to do what you do, especially if you're good at what you do. And this kid is good at what he does. So great answer.
You had kind of like a start and stop type of career because of various circumstances beyond your control. But that being said, where do you feel you're at in terms of your development? Do you feel you're where you want to be, or is there still more you want to show?
I mean, in this sport here, you never get to the peak of your career until you learn everything that you need to learn. I'm not a vet, so every day a learning experience to me, like today, just going out there every day, just repetition. Every day is a day to get better.
When you look at
Another great answer. All these questions they're asking him are really ignorant. They're just trying to bait this kid and trying to say something that they can put in their little tabloid saying that, hey, Kadarius Toney doesn't feel like he's supposed to where he's supposed to be because Joe Judge doesn't allow him to do this, or Jason Garrett doesn't allow him to do this. Man, great responses, man. I'm glad that you're getting better. I can see you're still uncomfortable answering these dumb questions that they ask you. You damn near rolled your eyes at the lady after she asked the question. Of course he's not where he wants to be. He's a rookie. He's learning every day, every snap, every rep, every practice, every meeting, every walkthrough. He's learning. He's a rookie. He's only been in the league for 9 games. Only been in the league for 9 games and only really got to play full time in only about 5 of them. What do you mean? Do you feel like you're where you're supposed to be? Hey, everybody knows he's not where he's supposed to be yet because he's still learning. What type of dumbass question is that? Glad you answered it the way you did, bro. And continue to answer these people. Continue to answer these people the way you're answering them.
This team, I mean, for so long, there's so many people hurt. Are you looking forward to the day when you have all the weapons back and, you know, you guys maybe can put up some points?
Yeah, I mean, I pray for all my teammates to get healthy because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, everybody has injuries, no matter how good you is, how bad you is in the sport. I mean, at the end of the day, we're at full power with everybody, but, I mean, only time will tell what'll really happen in the future. We can't predict nobody else's future, you know.
But do you think that this offense can score more points when everybody's out?
Of course. We got talented players out here. That's what we're about here to do.
Darius, what's the secret to not giving up trick play? You know, not telecasting trick plays. Obviously, you got to fool the defense to some extent. Sometimes it seems like you guys run those little gadget plays with you, and the defense is almost sitting on them.
See how dumb these questions are? He literally answered his own question when he asked the question. He said, what do you do to get the trick plays off? What do you do to get trick plays off better? How do you fool the defense better? You just answered your own question, dude. You got to sell it more to fool the defense. That's what you do on trick plays. But no, you want the answer. You want him to answer like it's somebody that's doing something wrong why the trick play didn't go off. The trick play they're talking about is when DJ threw in the ball and the Raiders pretty much sacked them after DJ threw in the ball because nobody was wide open. They know he can throw. They know he can pass, so it was guarded up pretty well. So they wanted to say that it was somebody else's fault why the play didn't work out. And it's just dumb-ass questions, man. Just dumb.
I mean, it could always use more sell. I mean, at the end of the day.
More sell?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you call it in the play when you're trying to, fool the defense, I guess you could say, like what you were just saying.
Exactly, Kadarius. Exactly. That's why he's young and is registering his mind, and he's trying to figure out how to explain it without calling him a dumbass. That's basically what he's trying to do right now. And once he gets older, once he gets more hip to what this media is about, he'll give quicker answers and it'll be a lot more sharp. But he knows what they're trying to do.
I mean, you can always use more sell. I mean, every play is designed to go for a touchdown, but every play don't end up in that result. In other words, you can say, I mean, you win some, you lose some at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know if you really want me to say.
You say one comes back. How do you see that potentially freeing up you guys on the outside because defenses will have to kind of respect him?
What you mean? They got to respect every running back we got in our room.
Another run,
Exactly. Like, what are you saying?
Have another running back there. You'll have him and Devontae, another weapon where they'll have to. Now, do you feel like that could free up some opportunities for you guys on the outside?
I mean, the opportunity is there. We just have to execute when it's time to execute at the end of the day, you know.
Joe said he talked to you about the tweet the other day. This is the second time that something you said kind of drew
Here they go about the tweet.
attention from the outside.
I mean, it's going to be attention anyway just because of who I am. I mean, I guess, anything I say.
Exactly. And I'm glad you're figuring that out, bro. You're a pro athlete. You're always going to be in the limelight. No matter what you say, what you do is going to be in the limelight. So I'm glad you're taking that attitude. Just stay away from that Twitter. Everything that you put out, you make sure that you proofread it 18 times. And be sure that you feel good about it when you hit send. Don't just send anything all out the blue. And don't just send anything out of emotion. Be careful what you send out there on that Twitter, bro. I promise you, they're just waiting for the opportunity to kill you. And shout out to Joe Judge for having his back. Shout out to Joe Judge for having his back when he did that tweet, because everybody knows what he meant when he did that tweet about Henry Ruggs. You know what the hell he meant. And thank goodness we got a head coach that had his back. Thank goodness.
Exactly, but so what have you learned from that? Like, what was his message to you, and what have you learned from the attention that you're in a bigger platform now that when you do say these things, people do recognize. So, do you approach it differently? Do you have to handle it differently? What have you learned in that regard?
Really from Joe. I mean, it's more I mean, say what you got to say and mean what you say. I mean, at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to go back and clarify anything that you say, which I'm not doing here. So,
Exactly. Damn good response. Damn good answer, bro. Damn good response, man. That's how you respond to these dumb media questions, these ignorant ass reporters that just want to get you caught up in some BS. Damn good response, bro. That's exactly how you respond to those clowns, man. Real talk.
You say because of who you are, Kadarius. Is that because you're a first round pick playing in New York, or have you always had?
I mean, everybody in the NFL get the same position I get. Like, no matter what we post, no matter what we do, no matter like. So it's not specific to me. I'm not no individual. I mean, it's everybody at the end of the day, you know.
You said
Exactly, man. This kid's getting sharp, man. This kid's getting sharp, man. He's getting real sharp about these answers that he's giving them. You see how they try to twist his words and try to say that he's talking about himself like he's trying to make himself being the big stuff. You see what I'm saying? See how they try to switch that up on him? So thank you for being able to clarify yourself exactly what you meant. They knew what you meant. But see how they try to switch it on him to try to make it seem like he's making himself this big super mega star type dude, trying to make it seem like he's selfish. That's crazy, man. And I can't stand the media when they do this stuff, man. I can't stand them. That's why this series is going to be called Kadarius Toney versus the New York media. And guess what? Kadarius Toney is up 2-0.
Just say what you want to say. Then I'm not judging either way, but do you have any regrets for what you said or no?
Like I said, pray for the families involved. How could you regret having empathy for both sides? I don't really get it.
This is
Exactly. He had empathy for both sides. How the hell can you tell this man not to have empathy for his friend that he's known, that he's competed against since high school? And he had the wherewithal to have empathy for the family as well. They trying to make it out to be like he was just saying that he was condoning Henry Ruggs' actions for the fatality that happened because of Henry Ruggs' actions. No, he had empathy for both sides. This media stuff is crazy, man. I'm glad whoever's worked with him doing his media, good job, bro. Good job, man, because he's sharp. He's getting a lot sharper in these interviews, and I'm glad he's protecting himself.
is the first half of your rookie year. Is there anything that you look back on and say, I didn't see that coming. I didn't expect that. This is not what I thought about the NFL. That kind of thing.
No, not really. Every day I wake up to look forward and I really look backwards. I mean, at the end of the day, I got to correct certain stuff. I mean, that's what I look forward to doing every day. So that's my approach right now.
Exactly. Every day you wake up, you look forward, bro. What happened in the past is in the past. You look forward, you get better, you do better. And that's the way you got to approach life, period, no matter what you do. No matter if you're an athlete, entertainer, 9 to 5, business owner, stock trader, coach, it doesn't matter. You wake up every morning, you look forward, you learn, you get better, you do better. And that's what you have to do during life. Point blank, period.
Surprised were you that you only end up with one target the other day, and that's just kind of the way it shook out?
Here they go again with the one target stuff, trying to get him to say anything about anybody on the team.
I mean, we won, so I mean, I don't know what to really tell you. If we come out victorious and one target, I mean, okay, who ride, like, what y'all want to do? We won.
Exactly. And that was the end of the interview, and that was another good comeback to that BS that they're trying to put this kid through, man. And I just wanted to, in this video, I just wanted to show you guys what the media tries to do to people that's in the limelight, period. They're trying to get this kid to slip up and say something about this team, about his coaches, about a certain teammate, about organizational, period. They're trying to get this kid to slip up and say something so they can make a story out of it. And I'm glad he kicked their ass in this interview. Continue to kick the media's ass in New York, Kadarius Toney, because I know you're a good guy, man. You're a loyal cat. You're explosive. Who cares about getting one target and you win? They want to make this kid to be a selfish player. Like I said, they want this to be OBJ 2.0. They want that story. They want it so bad. They're pressing for it. They're poking at him for it. And I'm glad he's deflecting it. I'm glad he's deflecting all those little shots that they give him, all those stupid little questions that they give him, all those little stupid baits that they're trying to give to him. Continue to not take the bait and continue to swim on and be a big fish in a big pond. Live your life, Kadarius Toney, and live out your career that you wanted to be. Hopefully, it's a full-time Giant for your whole career, but this is a business, so sometimes trades happen. Sometimes we might not be able to afford you in the future. Who knows? But continue to do good in your career. You're a rookie. They know it, and they're trying to get a story off of you, and don't let them do it. Don't let them do it because they don't deserve it. Take care of your family. Get your money. Go have fun doing what the hell you love to do. There's nothing better in this world having fun doing what you love to do. And like you said, wake up every morning looking forward, get better, do better. And that's what you do. Media is absolutely insane. But this was Kadarius Toney versus the New York media, part 2. I'm going to continue to monitor this situation, monitor his interviews, just to see how they keep poking and jabbing at him. And let's see how Kadarius Toney keeps fighting this battle against the New York media. Keep fighting them. Don't let them turn you into something that you're not, bro. Real talk. But that's the end of this video. If you like this video or more like these, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to get more notifications so you can see me, Big Pat Sports Talk. And until the next video, go Big Blue. Peace.
Super high.